This is video 4 of 5, and all these videos are designed to help us reflect on the events leading up to the death of Christ. So earlier we saw darkness fall over the land, and it wasn't just physical darkness, but we talked about the weight of sin, judgment, and separation. And now we come to the moment that everything has been moving toward. Here's what Mark tells us took place. This comes out of Mark 15, verses 34 through 39. And at the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which is translated, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And when some of the bystanders heard it, they began saying, behold, he is calling for Elijah. And someone ran and filled a sponge with sour wine and put it on a reed and gave him a drink, saying, let us see whether Elijah will come to take him down. And Jesus uttered a loud cry and breathed his last. And the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. And when the centurion, who was standing right in front of him, saw the way he breathed his last, he said, truly this man was the Son of God. So here's the scene. Some time has passed, some hours have passed, and Jesus has been hanging on the cross. His body's weakened. His breathing is labored, and every moment is slower and heavier. And then eventually he cries out, not quietly, not faintly, but with a loud voice. And that final cry cuts through the silence of the moment, and he breathes his last. The body goes still, the voice goes silent. And at this point, it feels like everything's ended. The disciples are scattered. And if you didn't know how the story ended, you'd be thinking all hope has been lost. But something else happens, something significant. The curtain of the temple is torn in two, from top to bottom, not partially, not slowly, completely. And this is amazing because now the barrier between God and humanity is opened. And here's what's happening. What sin created, Jesus is dealing with. Not just halfway, not temporarily, but completely. I don't want you to look past this because we know the weight of our sin, right? We've talked about what it feels like to carry guilt and to carry failure and to carry the type of things that we can't fix on our own. But here's Jesus, and he's carrying all of that to the end alone. No one standing with him, no one sharing the weight. This is the cost. And what's amazing is even the centurion sees it. This is a guy that's probably seen crucifixion after crucifixion after crucifixion. This is what he does. And yet in this moment, he says something's different. Something is set apart. And he says, truly, this man was the Son of God. You see, it's at the foot of the cross where clarity comes. Not through explanation, but through evidence, through eyewitness testimony. I want you to take a moment, and I want you to think about this question. What does the cross reveal about the seriousness of my sin? Think about all that Jesus is having to endure and go through. What does that say? And when I say sin, I mean that ultimately God has a standard, he has a righteousness, he has an expectation that we all, a standard of righteousness that we all fall short of. And so what does it say that God would go through such great lengths to address sin? I want you to think about that first part of the question, but also the second part of the question. What does the cross reveal about the depth of God's love for me, that he would take all of those steps to address the seriousness of our sin? Take a moment, reflect on that question, pray through it, and then our worship team is going to lead us in song.
troubled Messiah, you prayed through the night. Unbearable sorrow, the world on your mind. Betrayed by the kiss of a friend, you were taken by your own free will. Rejected and disowned by those you came to heal. And stripped of your clothes, you were mocked, you were beaten, made a king of fools, a crown of sorrow driven deep into your brow, yet you made no sound. You went through to love me, I'll never understand. What blows my mind away is you love me as I am. They called for Barabbas, a king for a thief, parading your kindness like rags through the streets. Drape with the weight of the world on your shoulders, you climb that hill, a burden far too great for flesh and bone to bear. You stretched out your arms as you welcomed those Roman nails, your body frail, the very hands that shaped the world hung up to bleed. Lifted on high, crucified him who knew no sin, the Nazarene, the Son of Man, the Lamb of God, Emmanuel, given to die. What you went through to love me, I'll never understand. What blows my mind away is you love me as I am. Precious Redeemer, Lamb that was slain, hope for the hopeless, lifter of shame, friend to the sinner, grace to my soul. Death is defeated, my sin is gone, and I'm blown away. Yeah, I'm blown away, and crushed by the weight of the world that you came to save. Yeah, you took my place. Your blood is rivers flowing freely to the ground. Yielding your spirit, you let out a holy cry as you gave your life. my mind to waste. You do it all again.
So we got one more video today that's going to go live at 7 p.m., but I want to leave you with this. Jesus finished what we could never begin. The good news of the gospel is that when you transfer your allegiance to King Jesus, all of the sin, past, present, and future, is dealt with. He took on the weight of God's judgment on the cross so that in exchange we could receive what he rightfully deserved, which is the righteousness of God. That means that when he looks at us, he doesn't see us in our brokenness, that the Father sees us the same way that he sees his Son, clothed in righteousness. The good news of the gospel is that Jesus finished what we could never begin. He didn't hold anything back. He didn't stop short all the way